The Gentleman was directed by Guy Ritchie and has a great cast led by Matthew McConaughey. The basic premise of this film surrounds a British drug lord, Mickey Pearson, who intends to sell his marijuana empire, but of course the process is far from smooth sailing as another drug business looks to take Pearson down. I'm going to be straight up with you guys. I have not seen some of Guy Ritchie's most popular films, including Snatch. I really have to watch that movie. I'll eventually get to it, but I was looking forward to The Gentleman very much because of the cast and because of its premise. The only reason I had concerns was because this is a January movie, and as we know, January movies tend to be pretty terrible, but thankfully, this movie was far from bad. In fact, this was a really darn good time of a film. I was so happy that The Gentleman turned out to be a really enjoyable time. And that's exactly why this movie does succeed, because after all, it's entertaining, and that's all it ever had to be. The pacing in this movie never lets up. There is not a dull moment in this film ever, which I loved so much. When you can make your movie so fast-paced as this one is, you're never gonna feel like the movie takes longer than it should. A good amount of that is due to this film's sharp script. There's lots of unpredictability, endless moments of men one-upping each other. That's the kind of film this movie is, and because of that, I do feel like a lot of people will still be talking about The Gentleman even by the end of 2020 in December. Plus, this film was very funny. There's a lot of good moments coming from characters. Their dialogue is incredibly written. I appreciated the dialogue so much in this film. The humor is really darn good. It doesn't hurt the film that the cast is unbelievable. Matthew McConaughey, Charlie Hunnam, Colin Farrell, Hugh Grant, Henry Golding is in this movie. I definitely think this will go down as one of the best casts of this entire year. And I love the cast in this movie, especially Hugh Grant, who I've never seen in this type of role before, but he was awesome in the movie. I love Hugh Grant. He was my favorite character in the film as well. I don't think this is going to be a movie for everyone, though. I know Guy Ritchie has a certain type of style that he likes to stick to, and some of those people who see this movie will be turned off by Guy Ritchie's style. Others will love it, and if you love other Guy Ritchie movies, I'm sure you'll love The Gentleman. With that being said, my biggest complaint of The Gentleman is how sloppy the film tends to get. In the first 15 minutes, there is a ton of exposition poured onto the audience, and it makes it difficult to keep up with the story sometimes. And with the film structure, you never totally know the timeline of this film's story. The characters on the screen, they could be doing this at one point in the film, but you're never really sure what point of the film that might be. So they never handle this film's timeline that well, and a lot of that is due to the sloppiness that this film presents to the audience. I do think this is one of those movies that's absolutely hard to keep up with, and you should probably watch it more than once, which is not necessarily a bad thing either, because heck, this movie is so darn entertaining. It has a great cast. It's really funny. The script is excellent in the movie. It's just a tad bit difficult to keep up with here and there because of the film's sloppiness. So The Gentleman, for me, gets a 74%. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I was very pleased with my viewing of The Gentleman. As of right now, it is my favorite movie of 2020, which probably won't last that long, but it's the best movie I've seen so far, which I'm very happy about. And of course, if any of you guys have already seen The Gentleman, be sure to let me know below in the comment section what your thoughts are of it. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.